thinking with some international regulators, but they came up with a framework for, electric commerce. And that kind of put in this place these notions of sort of simplicity, consistency, right? Sort of minimalist regulatory burdens that still protected. And again, nothing's perfect, but I think it was a framework that allowed these things to flourish and find their way, right? You could have easily back in 97 said, oh, come on, the only thing going on the internet is just bad stuff, right? It's theft and, just stuff that you want to hide from your kids and just nothing of value here, right? But we didn't do that. We did it smartly, and holy cow, trillions of dollars of value have been created. Just the whole world has been fundamentally changed, right? Again, lots of bad stuff.
Whoa, he said trillions of dollars have flowed through the internet since its birth, and it could have easily been shut down. But of course, they recognize innovation at its finest. And that internet has created trillions of dollars of value, Chris.
Right, it's theft and, just stuff that you want to hide from your kids and just nothing of value here, right? But we didn't do that. We did it smartly. And holy cow, trillions of dollars of value have been created.
Trillions of dollars of value was created. Guys, we're going to go down the Chris Larsen rabbit hole a little bit tonight. Chris Larsen, former CEO of Ripple, because the news has come out about this right here. Well, HSBC goes live with crypto future products, HSBC. But many may not recall, I don't think HSBC would have went live with digital assets if it wasn't for Ripple's Chris Larsen. I'm going to show you guys, they didn't even have an innovation department before Chris Larsen. Ripple CEO, Chris Larsen. Chris Larsen, Executive Chairman at Ripple. Opportunities, new trends.
HSBC is ready to do a live transaction using a technology that is still very young. It allows us to transact using digital assets on a decentralized platform, which means it's peer-to-peer. So this wasn't just about a one-off transaction that just HSBC did in a silo. This is something that we're building together with industry, with our collaborators, other banks, as well as corporates. Blockchain will give us the internet of transactions. The next few years, I think what we'll see is an expansion of both the functionality of the application, as well as its scope in terms of the participants that are connected to that network. We think that the horizon requires both of these things to occur in order to actually drive real value.
Today, every bank is digital, but they're digital islands in themselves. This platform really allows these islands to get bridged together into one. The second big benefit is...
Hold up. Hold up. Did you hear what he just said at HSBC? These are digital islands. That's the same thing as walled gardens, G-Man. Tell them. But these are digital islands in themselves, and we're creating interoperability. They wasn't even talking like that before Chris Larsen got there.
Every bank is digital.
Today, every bank is digital.
But they're digital islands.
Walled gardens. Everybody, since the birth of the internet, every company and every fintech innovation has always been one man out for themselves. But now, since the invention of digital currency, peer-to-peer transactions, real-time payments, the internet needs a currency.
In themselves. This platform really allows these islands to get bridged together.
Bridged together. He's been talking to Chris.
Into one. The second big benefit is, given the efficiency this creates, this will lead to lower transaction costs for our customers.
Now it's time to sell the product, because it's kind of hard to get people to give up their paper money. Oh snap. And if anybody knows, it's G-Man Dallas, my brother, all the way from Texas. And I'm actually glad you're here, G-Man, because we're going to talk about Crypto Communities Unite tonight. And that's the theme of tonight's show also. Because as I was thinking when I flew out to Texas and I met G-Man, and G-Man is ripped. Ripped big time, muscles busting from every direction. This is what we're going to talk about. HSBC taps former Ripple CEO for Tech Advisory Board. Now that HSBC video will hit way entirely different. Oh, also, Stellar is on fire. Did somebody wake up XLM? 10% on the daily, 24% on the weekly. We got some things to talk about tonight. It's getting hot in here. Shout out to G-Man Dallas with the super chat. G-Man Dallas with the good Lord. G-Man Dallas with the $20 super chat. Holy moly. Love all the way from Texas. Much love, G-Man. Tell us something good. How you feeling tonight, my brother? Guys, tonight we're going to witness history. Tonight we're going to witness history. Tonight we're going to witness history. If you're not familiar with me, I'm one of the first content creators in the XRP community. And we're talking about when communities were very tribal. Very, very tribal. But I had to fly out to Texas to Crypto Communities Unite when it was the Bitcoin maxis and the Litecoin maxis. And I was the only channel there, and really like the only, I won't say the only channel at that time during the Crypto Communities Unite, but Tribalism was at an all-time high. And I had a dream that one day individuals will diversify. I had a dream that one day they will diversify. So I flew out there to meet BitBoy, Extreme Bitcoin Maxi at the time, Bitcoin Ben, Extreme Litecoin Maxi at the time. But I had a dream that one day the crypto communities could get along. Did I say it like Ronnie can get along? Brandon K is here. Good to see you, Brandon K. And guess what? I planted the Ripple seed in BitBoy's head in maybe 2019. What year was that, G-Man? But G-Man showed up and his muscles were ripped and he had his XRP shirt on. And when I seen G-Man, I knew everything was going to be okay. Because I said the XRP army got muscles. Is that about how I went down, G-Man? I had the XRP army shirt on. These guys were giving me looks. Oh, tell them, G-Man, they don't realize what we went through. They think we're joking. Like, I say it in a joking kind of way. But for real, that's the type of environment it was at that time. And that's not joking. Like, for to show up to show up even with an XRP shirt on was a very daring move. Everybody there was like debating, should we wear XRP shirts? Because the tension was high that day. Tell him, G-Man, he said I have my XRP shirt on, army shirt on. The guys were giving me looks. I'm trying to tell you. And then when we walked in that tent, they were like, oh, the XRP community's here. Oh, Mike's Crypto showed up. Tell him where you came from, Mike. Mike was there. Mike's Crypto, April 2019. And guys, I'm telling you, April 2019, crypto was tension was very high in 2019. I'm trying to tell you, but I had to do it. I had a dream that one day the crypto communities you can unite. One day I could mention XLM and XRP in the same title, but one day the most diehard Bitcoin maxi will diversify. Maybe one day he will admit to even owning XRP. But we knew behind the scenes they really owned XRP. Remember that recurring theme, G-Man? We used to say, oh, behind the scenes, they know they're buying XRP. BitBoy know he's buying XRP. And Bitcoin Ben, we know you got XRP, Bitcoin Ben. And they were like, no, I'll never buy XRP. Never, ever. And they were like diehard too, G-Man, wasn't they? They was like not budging. But once, you know what I think? Tribal. G-Man, I'm telling G-Man was there. Mike's Crypto was there, April 2019. And we went out there just to spread some knowledge. But I can tell you, the XRP army works out too. So just in case it went sour, in case it went sour, we still had some physical fit in the army. G-Man was looking good. Mike's Crypto, he was looking pretty diesel. So, hey, we were good to go. Always here to represent Day and Ago. That's what I'm talking about, guys. And we're going to talk about Bitcoin Cash also. Is it setting up for a mega run? Oh, G-Man. What about Bitcoin Cash, bro? I think you was here the other night when you said you picked up something. It was like, what, 170 maybe? 180? We're resting comfortably at 220. Consolidating at 220. I'll take a look at where Bitcoin is and tell you guys when we're going to hit 300. And I can't believe Bitcoin Cash is consolidating at like 220. That's pretty impressive, because I'm telling you, I could easily see it falling back to 200, 190. You know, that thing is like holding strong at 220. That's like that means like you're holding right on to the gains. There's like no drawback. Normally something like comes up where you get ridiculous, you know, some nice gains, and then it pulls all the way back and you lose like 70%. This thing is holding on to 120% gains and ain't shaking. Oh, that's when I became comfortable too. I think when G-Man let it out, he was like, "I'm a black belt," and I could tell, because he had like some old wounds from chopping, like breaking blocks right here, like poof pop, you know, breaking like many bricks in a row. He had a couple wounds from that, so you know, and he was ready, and he was like ripped. 47 trillion. That's how big a HSBC is. And HSBC went live with crypto. You guys heard the big news with this. And there would be no HSBC crypto if there was no Chris Larson. And that's the theme of tonight's show. And Ripple's always been a trendsetter. From us having to plant seeds in the Bitcoin Maxi's brain. Oh yeah, and you guys know how that turned out. Now Bitcoin BitBoy says he's the... Matter of fact, he went so bullish on XRP, now he says he's the supreme leader of the XRP army. The supreme leader. I bet. Let me see. Let me check my. I think my mute is working though. I believe it definitely is. Yeah, my mute is working for sure. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP XLM After Dark. I tried something new tonight. HSBC Hong Kong introduces crypto futures, and this news just broke yesterday, June 27th. Today, HSBC Hong Kong introduces crypto futures. I'm here to tell you there would be no HSBC crypto anything if it wasn't for Ripple's Chris Larson. HSBC taps former Ripple advisor. HSBC taps former Ripple CEO for tech advisory board. HSBC has added former CEO DLT startup Ripple, CEO of distributed ledger startup Ripple, to its newly minted tech board. So basically, guys, they had to come to Chris Larson to understand digital currencies and this innovation. And who do you call? Not the Ghostbusters. You gotta call Chris Larson. You gotta call Ripple. Yeah, let's check XLM real quick too, because when I checked it earlier, it was on fire. So Bitcoin Cash is resting at oh, I don't think we can even check XLM, because if I hit the X key, it'll end the stream. But we can maybe, well, XLM is in the top 20, ain't it? I think we can just go from the beginning and check out the top 20 maybe, or at least just see where XLM XRP is at. What's going on with Pepe? Like, Pepe's always trending. What is the deal with that? How's Pepe always trending? Every day Pepe's into something. It's like wild with Pepe. Oh yeah, guys, Telcoin made a big announcement today also too. Telcoin made a big announcement today. You guys ain't gonna believe this with Telcoin. Tell him, G-Man, black belt. Oh, Puerto Rico, bro, are you serious? That's his name, bro, are you serious? It almost sounds like I said that on purpose. Bro, are you serious? Because he says, bro, the tax exemption in Puerto Rico is worth it. What? The water, seeing the water in Puerto Rico is worth it. And crypto tax exemption? Okay, so right now 30,400 on Bitcoin, which is maintaining a nice even. So which way we go on this is going to be good for us. Because guess what? If we go 30,000 to 35, 36, then that means Bitcoin Cash is probably going to push to about 250. If we go 30,000, which I read some stuff on this earlier, that basically they're finding a lot of resistance and support at 30,000. So that means say goodbye to that. Oh, thank you, G-Man. 10 cent on the XLM. Yeah, so we pushed up on that. I got the screenshots. It's also trending top gainer on crypto.com. Oh, it's not worth it? Okay, yeah, the not and it's worth it is like the one word changes it all the way around. Like, oh, it's worth it. And no, bro, you forgot the word not. It's not worth it. Big difference there. Ethereum right now, 1,800. XRP, 48 cent. Some resistance at 50, but if it breaks that 52, say how low to 60. Pepe will float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Oh, snap. Pepe will float like all boats. Got a small bag. Yeah, believe it or not, I bought a little tiny. I mean, like, I had like some like crypto dust left over. Nah, it was more than crypto dust. But where did I get that Pepe at? Okay, I think it's on. Okay, so basically, I had like just a small fraction of whatever, and I was like, man, this thing is trending every day. My motto is, you never know. You never know. You seen what happened with Shiba, right? Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. So, and I'm not saying get Pepe, because I have no idea other than it's trending. So maybe I'm just playing around a little bit. I like to play around a little bit too. This 10 Solana challenge is on fire. 10 for 100. It's still up. 10 Solana challenge. There goes digital asset investor token. DAI dropped his token. Oh, y'all see the clip I made with DAI? Bitcoin Cash 228. That's looking beautiful right there. So that means we're gonna find support at 230. That's even better than I thought. This thing is actually pumping harder than. Matter of fact, when I rewatched my morning video, there's a word that I was looking for when I was talking about this token earlier. I said that it's climbing slowly. I should have said it has a consistent climb, not climbing slowly, because slowly and consistently is two different things, G-man. Oh, Pepe's more handsome. The green booger? Are we talking about the same token? The green booger token? No, I'm just joking. Is it, you talking about the green booger? I mean, is it a dog? Or is it it's like a green thing. What is that thing? What is that supposed to be like a picture of anyway? Is it a turtle? No, hold on, I think it's a frog, but it could be a booger. Where's Stellar at? Stellar 27, 10 cent, 10% on the daily. And actually, believe it or not, guys, I did end up doing some research on last night. We had somebody in the stream, and they was, talking about Stellar, and it got a little hectic with that person. So make a long story short, I basically messaged the person, apologize if there was a misunderstanding about our beliefs on tokens. And I said, do you got that video from Crypto Eddie? Because I want to check it out. So I actually went and watched 2 of her videos. And trying to find this. I thought like maybe she talked about XLM like recently. So I'm like, bro, do you got this video? I want to see it. Because he was saying that XLM, like, they really wasn't moving lumens. I was like, no way. Thank you for the love, too. With the thumbs up and the love. I really appreciate it. He sent me a video from like 5 months ago. I hope he's not here because he gets upset easy. He sent me a video from like 5 months ago. So there was a time when XRP Army was on the fence a little bit about Stellar. Like, oh, we're not going to talk about it no matter what. Because there was like a little bit of hatred for Stellar back in the day. But I had a dream that one day we can let that go. Because we diversify. Plus, I did a hell of a lot of research on Stellar from what he was saying about all, lack of liquidity and all that. Bro, what? Stellar's putting in some work. Yeah, green. Okay, same one. So on the daily, Stellar, top gainer, trending, top gainer on crypto.com. Daily, 11%. I'm like, whoa. If you go to the weekly on Stellar, up 24% on the weekly. It doesn't really seem like 24% to me, but it looks kind of good. Tell him, Elizabeth. Guys, make sure you check out the baddest crypto merchandise store on the planet right there. I'm like, no way. So I found this pretty amazing video by Chris Larson. Stephen the Bull Diop, which the Bull, I know G-Man knows him, legendary dude. HSBC is ready to go live with transactions using digital assets. This video sounds like XRapid and Interledger. This is some old school research when you use the word XRapid. But what's interesting about this, it shows you how Chris Larson is on here and how he is the executive chairman at Ripple. But this is the HSBC advisory board. So guys, back in the day, it was huge news that, oh, what? HSBC got an advisory board? And Chris Larson from Ripple is on that? Like, no way. He said Dad got me swayed. Yeah. And I think one day Dad will get the credit for that, G-Man, because Digital Asset Daily, when he first started talking about XLM, I was like, I even messaged him and was like, bro, I think that's a bad idea. That's how tribal it was. Like, I thought it was a bad idea. He probably was like, bro, you're probably looking into it too much. And I was looking into it way too much. And he was like, no, XM's gonna be a big deal. Digital Asset Daily. Make sure you check out Dad's channel. And all that kind of reminds me, I got Venture coming on soon, guys. XRP Venture. Make sure you guys subscribe, notification bell. Don't mention Venture legend. He's coming on in a few short days. So Chris Larson, HSBC, wouldn't be nothing without Chris Larson. I actually don't even want to show this clip no more. I mean, again, because we actually...
HSBC is ready to do a live transaction.
They're ready to do a live transaction.
Using a technology that is still very young.
To do it, ready to use a technology that's very young. What are they talking about? Cryptocurrency, digital assets, of course.
This allows us to transact using digital assets on a decentralized platform.
DLT, come on, right there. He let the cat out the bag.
Which means it's peer-to-peer.
Peer-to-peer, Satoshi's vision.
So this wasn't just about a one-off transaction.
And actually, I kind of played this video in the beginning. People seen it, so actually I'm not going to play it again, even when I kind of want to go into it. But HSBC is adding Chris Larson, the former CEO of DLT company Ripple, HSBC. And why is this significant? That old news, because of this news that came out today. June 27, 2023. Hong Kong introduces crypto futures. Hong Kong would have no skin in the game if not for Chris Larson, who had to teach him the way about DLT and technology. Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs are now accessible to Hong Kong customers via the Hong Kong Exchange. Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation, HSBC, has reportedly added 3 exchange-traded products. I went into the $1 million or the golden voice out of nowhere. Now, why is this interesting? I did a little bit more research on this. I want to know more about HSBC Hong Kong, because I'm like, whoa, HSBC, what is HSBC? Where are they from? Where are they, are they representing Hong Kong, Britain, England? So I said, let me do a little bit of research on that. Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Hong Kong Stock Exchange is also known as an exchange based in Hong Kong. It had 2,000 listed companies with a combined market cap of $47 trillion. So $47 trillion exchange. Now, $47 trillion has exposure to digital assets now through their crypto future products. We're going to the next level here. We don't play. As reported, is the fastest growing stock exchange in Asia. Bam. The stock exchange is owned by Hong Kong Clearing Company Limited. And actually, I really kind of went deep into this right here. But also now that the stock exchange listed it, I just want to see the value of that. But I kind of want to know a little bit about HSBC also. Like, where's HSBC from? And I never knew this before, but Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation, commonly known as HSBC, so is Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation stand for HSBC? But then I did a little bit more research down here, and Hong Kong is HSBC is a subsidiary of the Asia Pacific Banking Group, from which the parent entity is the largest bank in Hong Kong. HSBC operates branch offices through the India Pacific region and many other countries. Because I'm familiar with HSBC. I used to have an HSBC credit card. Might owe them money. HSBC, I think HSBC done got us all with them high fees when we were like real young. It also has 3 commercial banks licensed in the Hong Kong Monetary Authority to issue banknotes and the Hong Kong dollar. Okay, hold on. It also has 3 commercial banks licensed by the Hong Kong Monetary Authority to issue banknotes for the Hong Kong dollar. So hold on. The HSBC Banking Group is printing their own money? Is that what it said? The HSBC Banking Group, for which its parent entity, the largest bank in Hong Kong, HSBC operates branches throughout the Pacific. It also has 3 commercial bank licensed by the Hong Kong Monetary Authority to issue banknotes. I think the HSBC print their own money, if I read that correctly. So, but then you read this about him too. The Hong Kong Shanghai Bank was established in the British Hong Kong in 1865, British Hong Kong, and was incorporated by Hong Kong. And but then they say it's a Britain company also. It's founding member of the HSBC Group Bank and Companies. And is a leading subsidiary of the London-based HSBC Holding. The company business ranges from traditional high street roles in retail banking. And over here it says like London-based. I don't know if this company is really London-based or Britain-based, but I know it's very USA entrenched, because I think right across from the Philadelphia airport it says HSBC real big. Is that correct? Where's Miss J Kills and them at? I'm telling you, right across. There we go, Pickle escape. Right across from the Philadelphia International, it says HSBC huge, and it has the same logo right here. Sit, be a good dog, be a lover. Come on. Yeah. Oh, you want to say hi to? Oh no, you didn't. Sit in the court. Oh, Pickle wants to say hi to the crypto world. So basically, guys, I guess really it doesn't really matter if the company's based in Hong Kong or Britain, London, but I think what we do know is this company's global. From Philadelphia International to Hong Kong to London. Lord Mike Collins here. No, Miss J Kills. Does it say HSBC real big across? Yeah, Miss J Kills was here. Bam! Shout out to Miss J Kills. Doesn't it say HSBC real big across from the Philadelphia International? OMC, good to see you. The HSB headquartered is located in Queens Road. Where else did I see something about? I mean, really, I guess it just sent me down a whole rabbit hole, because the big news today is Hong Kong introduces crypto future ETFs, which gives you big time exposure to Bitcoin, Ethereum, which I think also gives you exposure to Bitcoin Cash. Samsung, there's Samsung. So you're seeing like a lot of big names in here. HSBC Standard Charter. HSBC is reportedly set to launch Virtual Asset Education Center. The move is a part of the bank's efforts to protect investors. And it also says, according to the report, the education center will be accessible through HSBC's virtual asset-related products. HSBC. No, come on. Stop acting like y'all ain't never had an issue with HSBC before out there. I know they like always try to get you. Oh, he's a good dog. Where you going? Huh? Where you going? BuLLZiLla123 member for 21 months. We are still early. BuLLZiLla123 in the building, member for 21 months. BuLLZiLla123, how you doing tonight? Thank you big time. BuLLZiLla123, we are still early. You got that right. You got that right for sure. Let me see one thing, because I think Miss J Kills backed me up on the HSBC. HSBC World Headquarters in London. Okay, so, and yeah, I can swear HSBC was a British company too. I remember I did a lot of research before. You know, Pickle's like right there licking something. Oh my. 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕚.
Just the whole world has been fundamentally changed, right? Again, lots of bad stuff still. We're not at the end of the road. It'll be ongoing. But wow, that was great. We haven't done that yet in the internet of value. And in finance, it's especially in the US, it's trickier because we don't just have one regulator. We've got like 8 federal regulators, and then every state has its own series of regulators, right? And you don't have that situation in other countries. So in Singapore, for example, look, everybody's in the same city, the innovators, the capital markets, and the regulators, they all get together probably all the time. And that's worked out very well. Singapore has done an amazing job in probably having one of the best regulatory regimes in fintech, bar none. So has the UK, and maybe the similar thing. They're all the same, basically.
Hello.
London, right? They all kind of run in the same circles. And you know, the tech, the capital markets, and the regulator, and they have done a great job of both protecting their consumers and fostering innovation. Same with Switzerland. And you can go on and on and on. Even places like Brazil have done a great job. Japan has done a great job. So we are, and UAE, I could go on and on and on. I mean, the examples are overseas. You know, where is the US rank now?
Hello.
It's probably 10th.
My apologies.
And
Well,
the risk
BTC can
there
run on
is you do
XRPL.
have talent here. You do have these incredible capital markets all the way from
Incredible capital markets. Tell him Chris Larson. I remember it was. Actually, no, I'm not going to go into that topic. I'm not going to go into that topic. Actually, we're going to stick to the show. My apologies, guys. You know, when you're live, you're live. Pickle the lover dog. Pickle the lover dog stopped in, and he's being a little bit wild. He actually, I don't know, he like threw up some water or something like right there. So I'm like, oh man. And then he was like licking at it and doing a little. So I don't know if I should even mention that to everybody. My apologies. But when you're live, you're live. When you're live, you're live. So Chris Larson, HSBC, from London to the USA, from the to Philadelphia International, Philly, to Tails in California. Them banks is worldwide, ain't they? They got their hand in everybody's pocket across the world. Jay Kills. Oh, Jay Kills is here. PNC right next to Philly Airport. Yeah, PNC Bank, which also runs on Ripple. What up, Jay Kills? Oh, you gotta have a bullish family mug for sure, Dana girl. I'm trying to tell you when we say bullish mugs up. But I think I got my XRP mug tonight. Since it's XRP After Dark. So I drank out my bullish XRP mug. But you actually can get an XRP mug if you like. Super Crypto Girl. Everything can run on XRPL. And that's what the Bitcoin maxis used to hate that we would talk about back in the day. We're like, what? That can run on XRP. They didn't like that. Telcoin is my retirement plan. I got a few retirement plans here. Telcoin is also one of them. Telcoin's a big deal. Now check out the announcement that came out from Telcoin today. US debit live. US debit live. Oh, there's a PNC in Phoenix, Arizona? No way. It's insane, really, how these banks. Shout out to Brandon K. Cheers, Miss J Kills. It's insane how these banks really put their claws in everything. Like, if you think about it, how can you have one bank that's like the one across from Philly International is huge? It's like a skyscraper bank. Like, you got this these big banks in Philadelphia, all the way to Arizona. I mean, like, do you really need a bank here and there? That's almost like a monopoly, right? No wonder they squeezed out the little man our whole life. Maybe they should teach banking in school, and we could open our own bank. Like, does PNC need all the banks with their own name? That kind of goes to show you how crooked the world really is, though, how they kind of cater to a small few. And that's the problem. In our world today, they cater to a small group of people. Do we really need more than 5 PNCs? More than that, let's teach that in school, and let's open up some banks. Like, come on. So, anyway, okay, U.S. debit. So it's unbelievable to have U.S. debit or ACH attached to your debit card or to your crypto app. U.S. debit is live. Users in the United States can now deposit funds into the Telcoin app with their debit cards. Oh, HSBC in Seattle. Also, oh, no way. OMC, you're in Seattle? That's where Kurt Cobain is from. Seattle. And who else from Seattle? Oh, You Got Mail with Tom Hanks. Wasn't that filmed in Seattle? I don't know. I always think of the craziest things. Telcoin. Actually, this was trending. And actually still trending. Actually, Tel's still trending right here. Actually, guys, I found out a pretty interesting way to find out all the top news. Like, say, for example, I guess I can show you. I was thinking I was going to keep this on download and just use it as my secret power here, but what the hell. But you guys can just smash the subscribe and join me while we check Here come Pickle again. What happened? Oh, Pickle, he's a lover dog. All right, come here, buddy. So if you basically see that tail is trending, you hit tail trending, it's going to take you to the top Telcoin post. And that's how I found the Telcoin post right there. US debit live, like for example, 360. I think his name used to be 360 Telcoin Trader, if I'm not mistaken. Hold up. Yeah, this 360 guy, he got 300,000 followers, 200,000 followers. And I remember him being bullish on Telcoin. And he says, well, Merry Christmas, early Christmas present from Telcoin? Yeah, US debit right there. Keep talking crap. Send me your tail. See what happens. I'm with you on that for sure. Telcoin post right here. So I'm actually going to stick to what I was originally doing. Because I actually had a whole bunch of good clips I already went to. I'm going to show you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like, even if this bank is stationed in China or Hong Kong or Britain, it's like it's almost amazing how we become like a melting pot. Yeah, I became my own bank. That's what I posted this morning. Tell them how, like, I mean, I thought it was kind of weird how HSBC Hong Kong went live with the crypto futures, but then it's like HSBC. I remember I had an HSBC card. When you're live, you're live. I'm Brandon Cases, watch your wallets. And Fire Officer is here. Fire Officer, with the love. G-Man, thank you for the support tonight. And Fire Officer, I appreciate that big time. Operation tomorrow. But I'll be back better than ever. Oh, Operation tomorrow. Oh, my prayers definitely go out to Fire Officer. And I ask everybody across the world to drop a prayer for Fire Officer's operation tomorrow. And you know what that means, operation? You're going to be good to go. Everybody praying at the same time. Oh, what? Don't they say like the power in prayer? Bam. So, prayers for you, my brother. And I'll be back better than ever. How long do you plan to be out for, my brother? Is it going to be down for a few days or a week, too? When can we expect your return, my brother? Pickle break. Yeah, basically. Oh yeah, guys, check this one out. Lawsuit almost over. I'm like, oh no way, lawsuit almost over. Brad Garlinghouse, I think you guys can see that clear. Can we get 150 thumbs up for the 150 people here? Yeah, I'll be getting stingy with the thumbs up a little bit too. I gotta think of a way to engage with the audience and give them a bunch of thumbs up. I was thinking earlier to say, oh, everybody type where you're from. But I should have did that in the beginning. And while you're typing where you're from, don't forget to smash a thumbs up, because then you already be typing. I gotta remember to try that tomorrow. There go Brad Garlinghouse, guys. Oh, 1% XRP. The newest challenges are Bitcoin Cash, XRPayNets. For sure. Gotta have some XRPayNet. Check out some of these tweets. Finstra plus Ripple equals ready. No, I'm actually glad that they said Finstra plus Ripple, because it actually came out big news. I think I pulled it up on my other Twitter. I believe I did. Where basically Finstra is ready for FedNow. And I think they actually got it from out the article right here, so it's the same thing. Finstra plus Ripple, because everybody knows Finstra runs on Ripple. Now, Finstra completes FedNow service certification. And shout out to Chad Stinger Grabber again. Finstra completes FedNow service. Launching in July 2023, the new instant payment service is set up to be integrated into Finstra's Payments to Go. This is actually a really interesting article, because launching in 2023, the new instant payment service is set to be integrated into Finstra's Payments to Go and will later be added to Global Pay Plus solution, enabled US-based financial institutions with instant payment capabilities. And then it's going to say that basically Finstra was one of the first ones with the FedNow. With Finster certification connection to the FedNow service, it can offer instant payments in an easy and expedited manner to deliver an open API. Open API. Business customers can access the FedNow service via the portal. I actually found a really good article that even says it's even better than the screenshots here. Let me see how long my brother's going to be going real quick. Fire officer. Yeah, many prayers for fire officer for sure. Look at that, fire officer. We got you, my brother. Oh, 2 weeks? Okay. Oh, 2 weeks. Okay, yes, I have something removed there. It's going to be 2 weeks. Oh, my bro. Oh, we're going to miss you big time. If you guys don't know Fire Officer Bob, he just actually came back from the Vegas meetup, too. He went out to Vegas. And he got a BuLLZiLLa hoodie and was rocking it out in Vegas. What? Oh, that's epic. What happened to them pictures? Can you post those in the Telegram again for me, Fire Officer? So I can make sure they're at the bottom so I can... I know I probably got the screenshots. But if you got time, can you post that one, a couple of them pictures in the Telegram group again from the Vegas meetup? Which you had the BuLLZiLLa hoodie on. Oh, you from Alabama? No way. Alabama? They got HSBC in Alabama? Dana girl? Yeah. OMC, all you know. Yeah, OMC, Voluntant as well. FedNow, which is Ripple. Yeah, we did big research on Voluntant Bank. I probably messed the name of that one. I actually got a really good article on this one, but I kind of want to stick to the thread here. The Fed Reserve believes the launch of FedNow in July will be the first step of many to implement the service throughout 2023 and beyond. Oh, Finstra. Okay, he actually put it all together. Here we go. This is actually the Finstra clip that shows you Ripple is a partner of Finstra, which I'll make this bigger. Here goes Ripple and Finstra right here. Oh, you know, things are like almost starting to turn back into 2017 all over again. This is like some of the news that will come out when I first got in crypto in 2017, 2018, and it will blow me away. How could any Bitcoin maxi deny the partnerships? My biggest thing was like common sense here to me. Like, I wasn't thrilled about any company saying, oh, we're going to make this bank run more efficiently. Like, oh, like, I'm not thinking, oh, yeah, make banks run better. Like, that wasn't my excitement about it. My excitement was, okay, this is a crypto company that has real partnerships. Now, I guess it would be the gift and the curse. They did, you know, they have technology for banks, you know, but hey, at least I guess it opens it up to where they have to do business on the blockchain, because before, with no blockchain, they was taking big time advantage. But I was like, real partnerships, real utility. How could BitBoy deny that? How could you deny that, BitBoy? And he was like, nah, Bitcoin's replacing everything. We don't. I mean, I understand their passion. That was a beautiful dream. Oh, congratulations on that. Oh, he went on a diet and lost 32 pounds. Whoa, congratulations on that. I actually lost 100 pounds in my time. I used to be 300 pounds when I was like, this had to be in my real younger days now. I was like 300 pounds. I was huge. I'm like, whoa. And I was like, man, there's no way I can be big too much longer. Actually, I think I remember the day I decided to make a change. I remember I tried to get on a ride at the beach, and it was like it was a tight squeeze. I'll just say that. It was a tight squeeze, and I was a little bit embarrassed. So I was like, that day I made a goal. I was like, oh man, I gotta get in shape. And actually, what's crazy, when I go to the same ride now, it fits so comfortably. I'm like, how could I actually? It was a tight squeeze on this ride before. So, you know, I guess some things happen in your life where you say, oh, I got to make a change. Got to make a difference. Alex Yeet, or Alex D Vlogs in the building. What up, Alex Vlogs? Good to see you. Yeah, Finstra right there. So that's pretty impressive research right there from Chad Stingenberger. And he actually even had the Finstra clip in there. I'm going to go to the clips now. Thank you big time, Fire Officer. And G-Man. Telcoin runs on Telcoin US Debit Live. That's amazing. I'll check this out. New asset class incoming. And I actually learned something new about Twitter today too. I actually learned how to make Twitter perform a little bit better for us today. So I think we're going to have some of the hardest hitting news. Matter of fact, if you tune in on the nighttime stream at 9, most likely the news I hit tonight, all your favorite content creators is going to cover it tomorrow. I still love y'all. Nah, let me stop. Oh, that's not funny, huh? All the news I'm covering tonight, they'll be covering tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe. New asset class incoming. Chris Giancarlo says, greetings from Tokyo. Greetings from Tokyo, where this headline is, crypto turmoil in the U.S. may be good for Japan. Yeah, I was like 300 pounds. I can't believe it. You know what I did is, you know what's crazy is, like, I tried all the diet foods and all that. Thank you, Elizabeth. I tried like all the diet stuff and could not, like, I can't stand diet soda or like diet food. Like anything diet like that is like nasty. I just can't stand the taste of that. So I just said I'm gonna cut back on what I eat. So like, say for example, even if I went to McDonald's or Burger King, it's like way back in the day, because I don't even eat like McDonald's, Burger King like that now. Or actually, I don't ever eat like now at all. But I would just eat like half the sandwich. I would just eat half of everything, which was extremely hard. Well, I remember times where I was standing there at the trash with like half my sandwich, and I wanted to eat the rest of that bad. And I was like, throw it away. You know how hard that was to do? But then after a while, I'm telling you, after you start eating less, believe it or not, you'll be surprised. Your stomach actually shrinks to that level, and you start getting real full at that level. So I got to a point where I could eat half the burger, and I would be like stuffed. I'm like, no way. And I'm telling you, it actually got so, I think it got kind of like bad, where it's like I started eating so less that basically I would take like 2 bites of anything, and all of a sudden I'd be like full. So I was like, whoa. So that was kind of like really changes you, like, you just basically change your eating habits. And that's all you got to do. Plus, you know, I worked out too. I remember I was eating like, actually I was doing all kind of extreme stuff. I was eating like mixed vegetables and just tuna and just like different things like that. I think I was eating mixed vegetables for lunch like every day for like every day. We are the new elites. The theme of today's show, Tell 'em Shane and Crypto. And we got 200 people here. Guys, here's something else I've been saying for quite some time. Dean says Ripple challenged Bitcoin for cross-border payments since 2015. I think that was the biggest problem with the Bitcoin maxis back in the day. Is they thought Bitcoin was going to be the answer to everything. Like, oh, Bitcoin moves money. Oh, Bitcoin, I buy my video games with Bitcoin. But then come to find out, Bitcoin transactions were slow. You couldn't buy your coffee with Bitcoin. It'd be cold. You heard what Big BG said. So they were like, oh, no, XRP moves money. Bitcoin can be a store of value. And they didn't like that at first. And actually, John Deaton actually highlights that, how the Bitcoin maxis were pretty upset that XRP was so fast. SoFlo. Oh, shout out to SoFlo. Actually, remind me, SoFlo got his 10K XRPayNet, right? And Ripple Rich. We sent Ripple Rich his 10K XRPayNet right before the stream also. So I'm just trying to get some winners out the way. Doggo knows, though. What we think is happening, everyone is watching and judging me. What's really happening, everyone is focusing on themselves and worrying about their own problems. That could be true. Like sometimes you think, oh, everybody's watching you, or you know, and judging you. But really, a lot of people are dealing with their own issues in the world today. Like that's what I'm saying. Like my brother, fire officer, he's like, you know, maybe a little bit nervous. He has operation tomorrow. And then you think I want to come in here talking about my problems? Nah, you know, each of us have our own issues. We're worried about our own problems. That's why you want to subscribe. Come in here and smile a little bit. Enjoy yourself. Make the right decisions in cryptocurrency. And laugh a little bit. I like to watch my own stream to laugh a little bit. Does that make me crazy? Oh yeah, I was actually real huge. I'm telling you. I used to have to shop at Big It's All. I mean, you know what's crazy? Not only was I huge, but I was young. So when I was young, I couldn't find no clothes like to really fit me like that. So we had to go like to Big and Tall and All. So basically, Big and Tall clothes didn't fit either because it was for big and tall. But I was big and short. So like what? You talking about roll them jeans up, roll them up? Oh man, that takes me really back. That takes me back. I can't even got told that story. Big and tall. Oh lordy. Okay, so I guess I'll keep it real. Yup, and good lord, they had to up the price in there too. What's going on with that? Yeah, here goes the price for XLM right here. 10% for the daily, 24% for the weekly. So then I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna get in shape. XRPayNet powered by XRPL for superior security. XRPayNet powered by XRPL. Guys, make sure you download the baddest wallet on the planet. Well, one of the baddest wallets. Link in the description for the Volta wallet. You can get your XRPayNet. And they actually added an all-chain section with the upgrade, because it was the XRPayNet wallet. Now it's the Volta wallet. And now it's the all-chains wallet. So you can get Bitcoin there, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and everything. Can we get 170 thumbs up? On Fire Officer, you good to go. You're going to be laying on Fire Officer Retirement Island. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. That's the baddest link on the planet. Bam, the baddest link right there. So let me see the winners real quick, guys, because actually we do giveaways on the show all the time for completely free giveaways. Free giveaways. I've been giving out a lot of XRPayNet lately. So Flo got 10K. Beekeeper got 20K. B Digital got his 10K. Lakeside, Lakeside, you get yours yet? Did you get yours, Lakeside? What about Crypto Girl? What about Lakeside? Lakeside 210. Did you send me your info? This is why I really didn't want to pull this article up either. Because this article right here, as soon as you pull these ones up from the basic, they be having all these little ads they run on the article, and it locks the computer up. John Denton says Ripple challenged Bitcoin for the #1 spot since 2015. Good lordy. Oh yeah, guys, and I did want to do that research on IOTA because of my buddy from London. Actually, I had 2 names on here for that. Bullish Queenie B, Crypto Girl, IOTA, Tracy R, John Gable, Edward Franz, V the Artist, Golden Eagle, shout out to them members, Gmail Brown, Ripple Rich, Stacy B, Omar, the Super Chatters previous stream, thank you. I appreciate that. Now what about Lakeside real quick? We're getting out of here in like 3 or 4 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes. XRP lawyer claims ongoing legal case might have hurt the reputation of Ripple. I don't think so. Actually, it helped the reputation, if anything. Because I remember when the lawsuit first started, they had Coinbase delisting it, Bitcoin Mac, the biggest Bitcoin maxis hating on it. Now since the lawsuit, we got the biggest Bitcoin maxi who now says he's the supreme leader for the XRP army. So I think the lawsuit might have brought people to their senses. Serum been on fire lately. I've actually been doing a lot of research behind the scenes too, as far as a couple other assets that we used to talk about, like Algorand. I ran across, shout out to Lord Mike in the Discord group. We got some really good articles in the Discord group. Actually, I want to show you guys real quick on this my other Twitter. So on my other Twitter, I send articles that's like not so popular. I actually kind of send the news to my one Twitter. Oh, it's not on this one. And I send kind of like videos and clips to my main Twitter with the better algorithm. But I'll show you guys right now, real quick. Elrond Gold. Oh yeah, what's going on with that? We gotta check into that. As far as was Elrond Gold listed as a security in the Binance USA lawsuit? No, that's a good question. Was Elrond Gold mentioned in that lawsuit? I'm gonna have to check into that, because what's going on with Elrond Gold? As far as like the I'm talking about like as far as like it was on Coinbase custody, and then but I'm not sure if it was listed in the Binance USA maybe security lawsuit. Not that it matters, they're only trying to create FUD, but I still think it goes a long way. Like for example, like with Bitcoin Cash on fire, because it wasn't mentioned in the security lawsuit, people automatically assume that these assets are sufficiently decentralized. Elrond Gold for sure. Actually, guys, we crushed some challenges on that. Finstra advances instant payment strategy. This is actually a really good read. It's much better than, now shout out to the one guy I just told you guys about. But Finster, a global provider of financial software, but they're run on Ripple. And they actually have the first application in with the FedNow. And they actually have some kind of thing that hooks the FedNow that's like real innovative. I would hit on the article, but I think I'm going to put it in a separate video. Prime Trust lost access to customers' wallets totaling 82 million. No way. Oh, I can't wait to read an IOTA. Probably by tomorrow morning live stream we'll have the IOTA information. Check out this information. I'm like, whoa. Like, imagine, like, in January 2021, Prime introduced a legacy wallet, forwarding addresses to customers' legacy wallets. It is understood Prime did so because of limitations associated with creating new wallets within the Fireblocks platform. That's where it gets kind of fishy to me when you see Fireblocks. Because Fireblocks is what the SEC chairman, former, who sparked a lawsuit with Ripple. Now he works at Fireblocks. That's strange. Prime reportedly believed that the legacy wallets existed on the Fireblocks platform. However, it is understood on about December 2021, Prime discovered it was unable to access legacy wallets. What's hold up? It is understood that in December 2021, to satisfy withdrawals from inaccessible legacy wallets, Prime purchased additional currencies using customers' money. Like, good Lord, imagine Prime Trust the day that happened. They couldn't access $87 million, $82 million. They used $82 million of customer funds because they're saying they lost $82 million. Shane, no crypto on fire tonight. Last thing real quick in there. Okay, this is the, I'm just actually scanning these. Algorand blockchain advocates major upgrade. Algorand got big time connections behind the screen. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on that coming soon for tomorrow. Telcoin has kicked off its first ever digital board campaign from Wanda to Canada. I thought that was pretty interesting. On the Squawk Box, we seen that earlier, so we covered it all. We out of here. We covered it all. We covered it all tonight. We covered it all. Thank you, big time, Danny Girl, Lakeside 2. Oh, okay, Lakeside 210. My last question, then we're out here for sure. Did you happen to get that? Did you get yours yet? And if you say yes or no. And where do I follow? Where do we? You follow me on Telegram or Twitter? Actually, I can look right now, real quick too. Are we friends on Telegram or Twitter, Lakeside 210? Unless you say yes, I paid you. Okay, we're going to be talking about IOTA for sure. This video right here caught me. This video had a issue across all channels. Guys, you do not want to miss tomorrow's daytime stream. Tomorrow's daytime stream, we got a whole new theme for the daytime show. I'm going to start trying. You'll see tomorrow. We did it today, but I'm going to continue the theme tomorrow. Oh, yeah, the XLM guy never showed up, did he? You're on block, bro, if you're out there. Oh, Sheesh McGeesh. New sub. Oh, let's pin Sheesh McGeesh. We got a new sub. Sheesh McGeesh. Oh, yeah, guys, can y'all send in the love too? Thumbs up on the way out the door. I really appreciate it. Pennies growing to dollars. Tell him, Miguel. That's Miguel. That's Miguel from Karate Kid. Wasn't the one guy's name Miguel? Like, Miguel. It's Miguel from Karate Kid. Miguel Sieves. I think that was his name, too. Pennies growing to dollars. Tell him. XRP After Dark, Michael Gray. SoFlo. Fire Officer, good luck tomorrow. We'll be thinking about you, my brother. Sheesh McGeesh. Welcome to the #1 crypto family on the planet. Lakeside 210. Oh, the Lakeside 210 window. Yeah, Lakeside 210 Your crypto is safe, bro. Your crypto is safe right here. No, I'm just joking. Not actually safe. I'll send it to you whenever you're ready. TT Ma. Tyran. All Bitcoin maxes will FOMO on July 1st. Tell them, Tyran. Coperland. Where's XRPayNet at? XRPayNet's been warming up a little bit today, I think, this morning. 0.0003. Let's check Bitcoin Cash, and then we will be out of here. Checking Bitcoin. What happened to my? I can't check Bitcoin Cash. Checking Bitcoin Cash. We're out here right now. I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna do right now. Oh, much love, baby. Good God, 230. Guys, when I say Bitcoin Cash is consistently climbing, look at it. It was what, 220 at the stream started, 223. Now it's 229. Don't tell me it's gonna find the bottom at 230. Oh, Crypto Kiwi, thank you big time. I appreciate that. Guys, we've been, matter of fact, our portfolios have been undormant for days. Matter of fact, last thing, get your portfolio out of dormation.